I have my friend here, Matthew the publican, who is obviously playing the role of Andrew in the Living Last Supper. And I'm Andrew, also known as the Bringer, a.k.a. the Bringer. And we're both very happy to have the honor to do the Living Last Supper. This is my 6th year, but for Matthew, I think it's...
For Matthew, my name is Walter Brown. I'm playing Matthew the tax collector. I've been doing this for 19 years, and it's an honor to look back at Matthew and look at his life and watch his life revolve from being a wretched tax collector, becoming one of the great apostles in the Bible, right, in the Gospel of Matthew. And it's a beautiful thing to see and to portray him.
And we appreciate you giving us the coverage that you are, because the show is short and to the point. It constitutes the 12 of us doing a soliloquy about our lives in its relationship to Jesus, and we think it offers a very quick insight into the personalities of each of the apostles and the interactions. So I learn more and gain more every time I do it, both intellectually but most importantly spiritually.
Okay, yes, my name is Annie DiDomenico. I am definitely a parishioner of Nativity Church, and we've been involved with the Living Last Supper for the past 6 years. John was Andrew from the start. He's Andrew the Bringer, and he's very proud to be Andrew the Bringer. He works very hard at maintaining his character for a long time before it begins, and he shares the story with people that he meets along the way, especially at the infusion center where we go for his chemo treatments. And he's very determined. The first year that he found out he had cancer, he was actually coming from chemo center on chemotherapy. He had a pump that kept pumping the chemo medicine through his body, and he still did the Living Last Supper, and the chemo pump stays on for 3 days. So it was on for Monday and Tuesday nights performances, and then on Wednesday had it removed, and still did the show even though he was really exhausted and ready to just lay down and sleep. And then last year, he was not on the pump at the time, but he was still in chemo, and he still played Andrew. He would not give it up, and this year as well. We're facing, at this point, he is heading towards full brain radiation because the cancer has spread to his brain. So he's bound and determined to get through this season of Lent and to have a good Easter. I don't know what else to say. He's my hero.